This is Julie again with Bob from Nutheads, and he's going to tell us all about this fun game called Anxiety Attack.
Hi, this is Anxiety Attack. This is another game by the Awkward Yeti. Basically, it's very easy to play. Each player gets dealt 5 cards. There's 2 types of cards. There's trigger cards, which are events in your daily life that can create anxiety or stress. These value between 1 and 7. So the less stressful the event, the lower the value. The higher the level of anxiety from the daily event is a higher value. So the object is to play these cards against any player at any time when it's your turn. And so say, Julie, you're the unicorn. Okay, so I'm going to say, Julie, you had a killer clown nightmare last night, so that'll put you 7 spaces towards the anxiety spiral.
To be honest, that would probably put me over the board.
Okay, but in this case, it only moves you 6 spaces.
Okay.
So that the object is to move your opponents closer to the anxiety spiral, which is the end of the trail here, and then you want to play diffuse cards to move yourself away from the anxiety cards.
Nice.
So diffuse cards are between 1 and 3 value, and these are things you can do in your everyday life to release anxiety or stress. For example, you go to therapy, medication would help with anxiety, etc. So it's also some strategic plays too. So while a diffuse card will move you away from the anxiety spiral, it could also move you. So say that you're here, and I play a diffuse card which moves you away, but you'll land on a spilled cup of coffee, which actually move you 7 spaces ahead.
Oh my gosh.
So there's some strategy involved.
Okay.
So the goal is to push your opponents towards the anxiety spiral and avoiding the anxiety spiral yourself. So here's your unicorn piece. When you hit the anxiety spiral, you switch your player piece to your misery character. Okay, so now you're a misery character. So while you hit the anxiety spiral, you lose the game, but you're not out of the game. You continue to play, and your goal is to move in the opposite direction and to land on other players' pieces. If you land on this player's piece, for example, they go immediately to the anxiety spiral. They swap out their character for another misery piece because misery loves company.
That's right.
And then that player will continue. So everyone starts moving away from the anxiety spiral to take out the remaining players. The last player with their anxious piece on the board wins the game.
Okay. Oh my gosh. And with the age on this one?
This is recommended for 8 and up.
8 and up? Okay.
Yeah,
And is
so
it
fun family game. Also could be a really fun adult game, and kids can play on their own as well.
Okay. And is it? How long does it take to play?
Anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how many players are involved and how the game flow goes.
And where can people find this to get their anxiety up?
This will be available in independent specialty toy and game stores in the United States and Canada.
Okay, great. And do you know about how much it's going to cost?
This will be at $24.99 retail.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Bob.
Thank you.